It's fine, Joe.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming here. So,
we're gonna tell them, what's your name? Strange, awesome, handsome man with a microphone. Who are you?
my name is Joseph, and I'm one of the hosts of the Fashion Show. Thank you for coming. We got lots of incredible food.
You guys ready to have a good time? Are you sure? Let's show them. You guys ready to have a good time? Alright, if you want to get something to eat, you happen to be hungry, we have Delectable Diva has gourmet desserts outside. I know you were looking at them because I was staring at them and I'm drooling as I'm thinking about them now. We also have Jamerican treats up there and some amazing food. So if you guys are hungry, you want to know something, you have 5 minutes before we get started and we'll be right back. Cool? Alright.
See you soon.
Give it one more time for Asian parents. Give it up.
Give them a round of applause.
You know that kids are awesome. You used to be one. So what you also know is it is very important in a kid's life to have the support of their community, their elders, their parents, their friends. So just you being here is making this inaugural summit a success. So again, give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. And what do you say we get some fashion and some models up here? This sounds good to you?
Yeah.
All right. So who do we have coming up next?
True to.
True to You. That's right. True to You clothing line. So to tell you more about True to You clothing line, we have the designer of that line here, Thea. Would you like to come out and talk to the people for just a moment?
I'm the founder of True to You. So we promote self-confidence, self-love, and stuff like that. So I'm humble and I'm grateful to be here. And stay true to you.
Don't we look good together?
ain't no cooking the hot pot.
One second, bro.
Cooking up in the pot. We came from nothing to something. I don't try nobody, couldn't trick nobody. Call up the gang and they come in the gang. Call me a river, give you a
That was pretty awesome, wasn't it? And they did a great job modeling. The shirts were awesome, like the designs and everything. Pretty cool, huh?
Fashion is really good.
It is, it is. Before we continue, we want to thank Arizona Academy of Science and Technology for allowing us to have this here today. So, give it up for one time. Now, we're going to keep this thing going. But the next person we have coming up, they have such an astounding resume. I actually have to read it because I didn't have time to memorize all this because they just gave it to us. So who do we have coming up next? You remember her name?
Adiba Nelson.
So before we bring Adiba up, I need y'all to know exactly who you're clapping for. Adiba is originally from New York City. She lives now in Tucson, Arizona. She's a writer. She has her own self-published book that she came out with in 2013, I believe it was. She wrote it in 2011. Had many publishers that denied her, didn't want to do it, but the same thing happened to Harry Potter, right? She ends up publishing it by herself, gets awarded in 2018 honorable mention in the Royal Dragonfly Children's Book Competition, which ain't something to sneeze at. She just did her own TED Talk recently. That's big. And she also can be heard on 89.1 NPR and the Arizona Spotlight during their the word section. She's a contributor to the Huffington Post, The Mighty, which is an online magazine, and My Brown Baby. Listen, if I stayed up here and keep telling you what you're doing, we wouldn't get out of here no time soon. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Adiba Nelson. Give it up.
Thank you all so much for having me. Weren't those babies adorable? Yeah. So cute, so proud of them. So thank you for introducing me. My name is Adiba. I am here from Tucson. I am all those things that they said. So I'm going to talk to you today about your who, your what, your where, and your how. And I'm really bad at memorizing things, so here we are. What are you? Or who taught you that? I get that the minute someone hears me speak in shock, as is the look on mine. What are you? How do you know how to do that? Now this is where I have to be really careful not to let my sass and my Puerto Rican mouth get me into trouble. It's shocking to them because how could this black girl possibly speak Spanish so well and dance like J-Lo? Every part of me wants to roll my eyes and give them a quick history lesson and remind them to never underestimate the person sitting next to them, especially a person of color, simply because they don't look the part. But I simply smile and inform them that while yes, I am black in appearance, my mother is from Puerto Rico, my father is black and Panamanian, and when you mix it all up, this is what you get. A black girl who can read you in 2 languages, feed you, and teach you how to spread off those calories. My hope is that they just walk away realizing that A, they've just judged a book by its cover, and B, they should probably never do that again. However, what usually happens is they ask me to say something else in Spanish, at which point I remind them that I am not a museum exhibit. I could have gone in the opposite direction and shied away from their question, but why? I'm proud of my heritage. And even though I definitely get annoyed when people ask, but what are you? I choose not to let it show. Where are you from? Always. Always, always, always. Whether I'm out with my husband, out with my daughter, or friends, someone inevitably turns to me and says, where are you from? Because you're definitely not from here. I always chuckle and tell them they are in fact correct, that I'm originally from New York City, which always leads to, oh yeah, what part? Like they don't believe me or something. And I give them the easy answer, Queens and the Bronx, and they go away satisfied. What I don't tell them is the real answer. Queens Village, Flushing, Bayside, Fresh Meadows, Astoria, Parkchester, White Plains Road, Gleason Avenue, and a few other places I'm a little too old to remember. You see, I grew up poorer than poor. We actually lived with our poor relatives. That's how poor we were. And when you're poor, especially in New York City, you move around a lot looking for the cheapest rent. I'm also from a place where sometimes we were on food stamps, sometimes we didn't have electricity, Sometimes we didn't even have milk for cereal. And let me tell you, you have not lived until you have made hot chocolate with water, poured it over your cereal for a hot breakfast. You may be thinking, ew, that's gross, but when you're hungry and it's cold outside, it'll do. But ultimately, I'm from a home that had love when there weren't lights, a full heart when my belly was empty, and a home where my mom was the biggest cheerleader when life had us down in the dumps. She reminded me that life is what you make it, and that my current situation did not determine my future situation. She firmly believed that just because we were poor in dollars did not mean that we were poor in spirit, or in thought, or had to conduct ourselves in poor taste. She firmly believed that your mindset determines your life set, because your life is more than your current situation. Your life is the dash that makes up the entirety of your existence on this planet. For me, my life is 1977 until whenever I pass away. And what will be referred to as my life will be everything I did in the dash between the dates. Everything I did, everyone I talked to, everyone's life I touched, good or bad, every experience, every setback, every come up and blow up, everything is my life in that dash. Who are you? If I didn't define myself for myself, I would be crunched into other people's fantasies for me and eaten alive. Audre Lorde wrote that, and it is one of the most poignant things I have ever read. Defining oneself is paramount for how you walk through this life. If I allowed other people to define me based solely on what they saw on the outside and what the media or society told them I should be, I guarantee you I would not be standing here in front of you today. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and based solely on media representations of Black and Latin women of the day, I should not be a college graduate. I shouldn't be a published author. I shouldn't be teaching workshops or giving talks or traveling the country, or the world for that matter. It shouldn't do or be any of these things, because in those days there weren't any women that looked like me portrayed doing any of those things. So I decided for myself. I decided for myself who I was going to be, what I was going to look like, where I was going to live, and how I was going to get there. I didn't want to forever be just a little Black girl who spoke Spanish and lived in a lot of different places. I knew that did not accurately describe who I was or who I was going to be, nor would it be the defining factor of my dash. I knew deep down that I was meant for more. I knew that when I danced in front of the mirror imitating Janet Jackson, I was going to be more than the girl who shared a room with my new apartment. I knew when I was a cheerleader in high school that I was going to be more than the girl who worked 2 jobs just to afford cheer camp and the uniform for the year. I knew it. I decided it. So you have to decide. Will you be who and what society and the media says you are, limiting your life to the cardboard cutout they have set up for you? Or will you be the person you most want to be, creating your own cutout, defining the dash of your life for yourself? What are you? Who are you? Where are you from? Where are you going? And how do you live your dash? Thank you.
Awesome, awesome.
Let's give her an applause.
Hey, you guys ready to see some more models? What's the next brand that we have coming out? Do you remember?
Our road fits.
And the designer of that is Kim and Jada Sheeran.
Hey yo, look like I'm going for a swim. Dunk on him now, I'm swinging off the rim. Shit coming off the bitch, while I'm coming off the court fully drenched. Here goes some heat and rain, kick it down. She been gone, Bentley tints on, Fendi prints on. I mean I've been star, X-Men been on. He keep my dollar Nicky like the prince on. I've been on, she been gone. I went and caught the chopsticks, put it in my bun just to pop. I'm always in the top, box seats, bitch. check the gossip. How many of them could've did it with finesse? Now everybody like she really is the best. You play checkers, couldn't beat me playing chess. Now I'm about to turn around and beat my. They need rappers like me. They need rappers like me. So they can get on their keyboards and make me the bad guy, Johnny. Hey yo, I've been on, Love, I've been caught. Play say Johnny, drop the bins off.
Representing here tonight.
Something you gotta cut up to, you. Yeah. Everybody get your roll up. I don't show you, she doesn't want no slow song. Like I'm talking, you walk it like I'm talking, 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 hey, walk it like I'm talking, 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 hey, walk it like I'm talking, walk it like I'm talking, yeah. Take my shoes and walk a mile, something that you can't do. Hey, big talks of the town, big boy gang moves. Walk it like I'm talking, walk it like I'm talking. Walk it like I'm talking, walk it like I'm talking.
I want to thank Cibola for this opportunity for putting this event together. It is awesome. This is something that our kids need. They need to know they're being supported with what they're doing. So again, thank you all for coming out. I'll make this brief because y'all did not come here to hear me. Neither did I. Bumblebees by nature are not supposed to fly. They are aerodynamically faulty and aren't supposed to get off the ground. This has been scientifically proven. Thank God nobody ever explained this to the daggone bumblebee. See, ignorance can be bliss if you use it to allow blissful things to occur. So don't tell her what she can't be just because you have some fear of flying. Don't tell him he's some dog with an invisible fence whose defenses to his extent can't go beyond the ghetto he came from. Ain't one person here whose limitations aren't a combination of what they don't believe and lies that other people feed them. I don't see how you're going to act as a roadmap for a path you're not supposed to walk down. Funny how folks talk down your dreams like you're supposed to be average, like them. See, I like when people tell me what they think I can't do. Their bull becomes bullets to blow holes in their own theory. Clearly they don't know who I am. Child of a king, which means I was chosen before they decided to throw their stones at my throne. Go home. Get your house in order. Clean out your closet before you try to offer me garage sale advice. See, everything that's been done in life had to be done by somebody first. So the only thing worse than not having any courage is having the nerve to serve discouraging words on the plate of somebody else's purpose. How are you going to throw salt on somebody who already sees them with promise? Most folks don't realize they can't shine simply because they are not polished. See, you ain't promised tomorrow. But instead of trying to slam dunk, most of us would rather fade away and put our dreams on layaway, but don't have the strength to go through the pain of the down payment, have no faith to sustain them, can't see their dreams and therefore don't claim them, can only see what's in front of them. If we all thought like that, Stevie Wonder can never see ribbons in the sky. So I will use my mustard seeds of faith and keep on walking and keep on talking because somebody in those seats needs to believe in themselves, and I'll gladly be their representative. So every line that I write, every rhyme that I spit, everything from this moment forward is for I and the people. Because believing in you is all you got to do to learn how to fly. So, we're almost at the finale, but before we get to the finale, we got a couple special treats for you. We got another song coming up. Now, who's coming up to sing the song?
Asia.
So, Asia, where you at?
Asia!
Give it up one more time for Asia as she comes to the stage. Give it up.
Something always brings me back to you. Never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, still feel
just the way I am supposed to be. You're on to me, don't love me. The one thing that I still know is that you're keeping me down. Never takes too long.
A brief announcement from the mother of DJ Mr. Hustle, Mama Hustle. See, I'll give it up for Mama Hustle if she comes to the stage one time.
Hello. Wow, what a great treat. This was so fun. So my name is Nakia Walker. I am the CEO of B Sharper Center for Development and The Stage. The Stage, can you fade it a little bit for me, baby? I just wanted to walk out to a soldier because I believe and I know that I am a soldier. I am an army. I am in the army for the Lord and I am built for war, so I give God all the praises all the time because that's why I'm here. Anyway, so I always come out, so I'm a soldier. But I just want to make a quick announcement. My friend who's out there doing the Taste of Jamerican Kids, the food, her and I have these companies together, and we will be doing a musical stage play called This Life of Mine. And this will be our third one. We've already done, this is our fourth one. We've already done 3 musical stage plays. And we do them with youth ages 8 to 24. We're now auditioning for cast members. The show will go into production by September. So what we're doing, if you're interested in registering your child, or if you want to register, if you're between the ages of 8 and 24, you can come to the DJ booth, give me your name, give me your email address, I'll forward you all the information. We're doing auditions next Saturday. Again, it's called This Life of Mine, the musical stage play, and it's just an opportunity. I enjoy sharing my story, my life story, the things that I believe that your test can be a testimony. So this is an opportunity for all the cast members to tell their story. So we're going to blend this together and put on a great musical stage play. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So dancing, acting, singing, rapping, poetry, whatever it is that you do, we want to give you an opportunity. But real quick, Marche, can you come out here please so I can introduce you? Where are you, Marche Green? There she is. Come on out here. So we've been doing this. Marche is also the founder of, I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of the Ghetto Government Dance Team, but she started that so long ago and gave those kids an opportunity to showcase their talents and express themselves, and that's what we're about. We like to give you opportunities just like Cibola is doing here now. So come to the DJ booth, give me your email address, register, we'll send you an email, we'll let you know what's going on. I love her because she always helps me put these things together and they always turn out extremely well, and we always find a nonprofit to partner with to give some of the proceeds to. The last one we did, we donated to the, it was Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So we donated a lot of the proceeds to the Elam House. That's a shelter for women and children that's sponsored by Salvation Army. So thank you so much. A Taste of Jamerican. She has her food over there. Go and get a card. She delivers too, guys. So if you're in the mood for some Caribbean and American food, and you can book Taste of Jamerican Kids for any child event. I'm doing commercials now. Okay. Turn me up. Go ahead. Let's be a soldier for a second. All right, turn me up real quick, Mr. Hustle. Oh, you guys see me representing Mr. Hustle where? See it? Hustle, hard, all the time. That's how you win. Thank you.
The young gun with the quick fuse. What's up, Jack? Dreaming, I beg your sleep. And yes, sir. The thunder. The thunder. Thunder. Thank you.
One more time for my awesome co-host Joseph. Give him my applause.
Thank you.
Now, real quick, to close this thing out, to do our finale, if we could get all the kids that participated to the front of the stage so we can give you a final round of applause and show you the love that you deserve for your modeling and everything that you guys did. You guys were awesome this afternoon. Weren't they awesome, audience? All right, so we get everybody.
Can't do trippin', trippin'. Can't do trippin', trippin'. Can't do trippin', trippin'. That was on my wrist, they trippin'. Can't do trippin'.
All right, everybody. Children, if you like, take a bow, get your love. Everybody else give them a round of applause one time. One final round of applause for them. Give it up for them. Show us some love. Come on now. All right, on behalf of Arizona, on behalf of Cibola, actually. Cibola, where are you at? Everybody stay here. Cibola Henderson, please to the stage. I would be remiss if we didn't. You guys stay here. Y'all look awesome. Y'all were dope. Like, man, y'all killed it. I swear. All right, so please give it up for Cibola Henderson one time.
Talking, that's why y'all are here. Thank you everybody so much. I want to thank Arizona Academy of Science and Technology for hosting this first summit for us. Thank you to all the parents, designers, mothers, Adiba, stock, makeup, and our wonderful hosts. Thank you everybody and have a great day. Our photographers and KDubb and our
On that note, thank everybody for coming out. If you're a parent of one of these awesome kids over there, give yourselves a round of applause. I'm going to do this just because I can. A huge fan of love. Andaysha, can you stand up for a minute, brother? Can you please stand up for a minute? Because anytime you have somebody that's putting something together, you always have a support system. And I know how you support your woman. And I'm just proud of y'all as a unit. And just thank you for everything y'all do. So, my man. Everyone else, thank you very much. The Empowerment Summit was a success because of you.